The purpose for this video is to discuss the items that are under the course management area of the navigation. As mentioned in the other videos, these tools are available for instructors only. Students do not see those tools. Just as another quick demonstration, I'm going to look at it in student view, and as you can see, those tools are not visible for them. But that's where a lot of the action occurs, especially a lot of the specialty action. It's also called the control panel because, as you can see, you can click this drop down arrow and everything can expand or collapse. But under the control panel, we're going to start out with the content collection. I don't want to confuse you about the content collection itself, but let me tell you this, that everything that you upload directly into the student navigation area, it's actually uploading it to the content collection area and creating a hyperlink for you up here. It happens behind the scenes and you don't realize it. So if you ever want to see a complete listing of all of the course content for the particular course that you're in, you simply click on that hyperlink and it will show you everything that you have uploaded for that particular class. And underneath that is the course tools section. Now these are all of the tools that are made available for you. There are some other tools that are not turned on, and you get to control what you see and what you don't see under course tools when it comes to selecting the things that you're going to use for the course. And I'll show you a little bit later on where that setting is located. It's near the bottom of this list. But these are all the course tools that are available for you inside the Blackboard Learning environment. Now what I'm not going to do at this time is go into each and every one of them. Some of them are fairly self-explanatory and some of them not so much. You might want to play with them. And I'm also probably a little bit later on going to do an advanced tutorial video demonstrating some of these that are more popular. But these are course tools, things that you can use inside the course. The evaluation section you will probably use quite a bit. Under the evaluation category, you have the option of creating different types of course reports. In another tutorial, I will demonstrate some of those course reports and which ones to use when you want to use them. You'll find the performance dashboard that shows how students are doing, who's late with assignments, those kinds of things. You have the retention center. There is another tutorial that goes into that and discusses the retention center at great length. And then if you're using SCORM data, which I think most of you will not be, you can run certain reports on SCORM data as well. This is the evaluation section. And that takes us to the Grade Center. In the Grade Center, you will find everything associated with the grade book. This is where you can go in and grade by directly dialing down into the gradebook or into the assignment. The needs grading section will show you everything that has been submitted but it's waiting for you to grade. I think you'll find that's a great feature. You'll have the full gradebook by clicking this link. Doesn't look a lot like Angel. If you were with us when we worked in Angel, Angel showed it. I guess it did look kind of similar, but this works a lot different. We have another tutorial that goes into this gradebook at length. If you want to grade specific assignments, you can do a search by those, and if you want to view tests or manually grade tests, you can get there easily by clicking this link. This is all in the Grade Center. The next section we're going to talk about is the users and groups. Now this is where you're going to find your roster under users, and groups works kind of like Teams did in the Angel Learning environment. It provides the same purpose, but it doesn't act just like Teams, but it provides the same purpose. There will be some additional information on that. If you're interested in using groups or Teams, you'll have that reference to work with, and you can also give Renee Dibert or Sam Marchant a buzz and we'll be happy to walk you through that as well. The next section is customization, and this allows the instructor to customize just certain areas of the course. And this section is where you find that tool availability. Now, when we were talking about course tools up here, I said you have the option of turning those course tools on and off. For instance, if you do not want to look at this long of a list of tools because you know you're not going to use blogs, or you know you're not going to use the achievements module, you can actually go to tool availability. And after clicking on it, you'll see all the tools that are available. If there is a check mark next to or under available, then it's being shown under the tools area. But if you uncheck that check mark and save that, now I've unchecked achievements, so when I go to tools, we shouldn't see achievements. Notice that achievements is now gone. It was above announcements. So you turn these tools on and off by clicking tool availability and adjusting the check marks on this side, and that's under the customization area. There are some other styles and properties, etc., that you can adjust, and we'll let you get to know those on your own. And the next section is the packages and utilities area, and you will be using that. Some of the things that you have options, you'll be using the course copy every term when you're copying for the next term into the new CRN shell. You'll do that here. There will be another tutorial on exactly how to do that a little bit later on. But if you need to import a course cartridge from a publisher, you do that here. You can check your course links to see if they're broken, if the websites are no longer available. You can move files to course files from your computer. Just move it, it moves it straight into the content collection. Quite a few things that you can do under packages and utilities. And of course, under the help area, you have Blackboard help for instructors. Students have Blackboard help for students. Any questions that you might have, you can click on that help area, and I have found personally the Blackboard corporate site to be very, very helpful. And you can just type whatever it is that you want to learn about up in this area, and you could search for it, and it'll take you to things that relate to that within the Blackboard area. So this is the course management and control panel area for faculty. Again, students do not see this. I'm going to make one more note about this quick unenroll section. You may have the option to quick enroll yourself into certain classes, and that just puts you on the roster so that you can see the content. If we get to the point that we're using groups at a domain level, it may be that you may be able to quick enroll yourself into a peers course if they're teaching the same type of course that you are. We're not there yet, but if you see this on the bottom, just know that's what it is, and if it doesn't work, it's because we haven't turned on that feature. We're still trying to figure out if it's something that we want to do or not. That's the course management and control panel section found on the bottom left-hand side of the Blackboard environment. So after watching this video, please go back to your workbook and start working on page 22. On page 22, you begin to build a lesson inside of your sandbox course, and you'll start using the files that you've already downloaded to your PC to support the course that you'll be building. And you'll keep working right up until page 29, and that's a good stopping point. So go ahead and get that activity done, and we'll be right back with you with another video.